Ever wonder whether aliens are real or not? Outer space is a wide expanse, giving us much to learn. The vastness of space makes it hard for us to deny the possibility of other intelligent life. So alien hunters and conspiracy theorists have been trying to determine the presence of aliens and UFOs. This year, there have been several new reports on aliens and UFOs made by enthusiasts and scientists from NASA. Stay till the end as we discuss new information discovered by NASA specialists about UFOs. The search for extraterrestrial life has become a key to understanding our place in the cosmos. Such searches have given us many reports of UFO sightings, also known as unidentified aerial phenomena or UAPs, to the investigation of signals from far beyond the solar system. The birth of the powerful James Webb Telescope has further aided the search for life among the stars, and the year 2022 has been filled with discoveries and reports that set alien hunters and scientists in motion. Specialists like astrophysicist Avi Lieb insist that UFOs have visited us. Lieb, known for being controversial, talks about the UFO named Oumuamua, which was discovered in 2017 by Robert Weirich using the Pan-STARRS telescope. Primed by years spent pondering how we might someday find evidence of cosmic civilizations in the sky's depths, Lieb became increasingly convinced that with Oumuamua, they had instead found us. In June, a team of scientists suggested that planets may not be a good location for intelligent life. Instead, advanced civilizations may dwell on so-called Dyson spheres, orbiting the remnants of sun-like stars known as white dwarfs. According to the scientists, an advanced civilization would need huge amounts of energy, and even coating their world with energy-gathering solar panels would not be enough to harvest this. Considering the solar system is around 4.5 billion years old, and humanity has existed for a small fraction of that time, it's possible that advanced civilizations have already visited our neighborhood and moved on. In October 2022, scientists suggested that such extraterrestrial life forms could have left signs of their visit scattered throughout the solar system. If that's the case, then some of these artifacts, most obvious, would be dead and leftover spacecraft, probes, and just debris on the surface of planets or moons, similar to the technological leftovers humanity has spread to locations like the Moon and Mars. Along these lines, intelligent aliens may have left probes or spacecraft in orbit around planets or moons that are either long dead or still operational. From our vantage point, these would resemble comets or asteroids, only revealing their true nature upon close inspection. The authors also suggested that alien craft would need propulsion for interstellar jaunts, which could leave exhaust plumes that space telescopes could detect. We've always known life on our planet is organic by nature, so if it could occur on our planet, shouldn't it be possible to exist on other habitable planets as well? And presumably, some intelligent civilizations living on those planets would start building spacecraft to explore their solar system and neighboring galaxies. They could travel themselves, or send robotic emissaries far and wide with enough time and effort. Even if they averaged only a small-scale percentage of the speed of light, they could span the entire galaxy in only a few million years. Let us assume most intelligent civilizations have failed in their attempts. But the fact that our galaxy has existed for more than 10 billion years means that at least one civilization should have already visited our solar system, or at worst, left some sign of its existence. And yet, nothing. We have no evidence for any extraterrestrial civilization, let alone life. This is Fermi's great paradox. If life can happen, it should be common. And if it's common, shouldn't we already know about it? But we don't. In light of this, scientists are intensifying their efforts, and with the help of the JWST, research has gone a long way, and new things have been discovered. Scientists made a turning point in UFO research following an upswing of sightings of UAPs in 2021. They further said in January 2022 that the next 12 months could be important for investigating such mysterious objects. Mark Roediger, a scientific director at the Center for UFO Studies in Chicago, told Space.com that the effort to detect, track, and measure the UFO phenomenon in the field in real time has entered a new phase. He said that the technology and software tools have improved, and the current interest in UFOs has attracted new and qualified experts. With this, more evidence will be available about whether the UFO phenomenon is real and can be studied scientifically. The government of the United States also isn't playing around with the issue. Following a UAP report by the US military in 2021, Congress urged the establishment of a formal office to carry out a coordinated effort to collect and analyze data related to UFOs. But despite the government's active participation in UFO issues, UFO enthusiasts believe that various governmental organizations know about the mysterious objects and their possible origins. Still, it's kept a secret from the public, and their existence has also been suppressed. The belief that aliens exist made researchers send a message to them in May 2022 to notify them of the recent Earth climate crisis and possibly request assistance. The message was sent by a group called Messaging Extraterrestrial Intelligence, METI. This group wants to send a message encoded within a radio signal to the TRAPPIST-1 planetary system, which hosts at least 7 planets that resemble Earth. Douglas Vakoch, the organization's president, said any alien receiving the message won't be surprised to hear about our climate crisis. They've had decades to observe our plight from afar. The message sent to them begins with the periodic table of elements, with the METI team justifying that the chemical elements are universal. With this opening proving common ground, the team's message can move on to climate change on Earth. Scientists hope that, considering the 13.8 billion year history of the universe and the correlative youth of humanity, an alien civilization receiving the message may be older and more developed than ours and could thus offer assistance in alleviating climate change. The METI team isn't anticipating a return message anytime soon. Still, if the message is immediately received and translated at 39 light-years away, it would take at least 78 years to receive the reply. NASA has been included in UFO research. In June 2022, it was announced that NASA intended to start scientific research into UAPs, with this effort intensifying over the following months. The study's main aim is to identify and characterize available UAP data, lay out the optimal way of collecting future observations, and determine how the organization can use this data to advance the understanding of mysterious objects in the sky. Thomas Zurbuchen, an associate administrator of NASA's Science Mission Directorate, said exploring the unknown in space and the atmosphere is at the heart of everyone at NASA. Understanding the data surrounding UAPs is important to helping us draw a scientific conclusion about what is happening in our skies, as data is the scientists' language to solve difficulties. The panel set up for the study, which includes physicists and former astronaut Scott Kelly, commenced their work on October 24, 2022, and it's expected to last for 9 months deep into 2023. Earlier, we discussed why we've not seen any evidence of aliens. Conspiracy theorists insist aliens are present, but scientists think differently and associate the UFO phenomenon with nature. They have a point, because the solar system is around 4.5 billion years old, and humanity has existed for just a small fraction of that time. If advanced civilizations have already visited our neighborhood and moved on, where's the evidence of their existence? This type of close inspection is what the JWST embarked on. It stares deep into the atmosphere of exoplanet WASP-39b to build a comprehensive chemical and molecular profile. Astronomer Natalie Batalha from the University of California said they've observed the exoplanet with multiple instruments that provide a broad course of the infrared spectrum and an array of chemical fingerprints inaccessible until this mission. Data collected like this is a game changer, she said. The new image of WASP-39b's atmosphere represents an exciting development in the search for life elsewhere in the cosmos, as James Webb is currently looking intently at the TRAPPIST-1 planetary system, which consists of 7 Earth-like worlds. As interest in aliens and UFOs continues to grow, governments and scientists are upping their game to discover amazing things about the so-called aliens. 2022 has been a year of scientific research on UFOs.